Hey guys, welcome to part 2 of my Flower and Garden Festival video. If you missed it, part 1 will be linked down below. It focused mostly on activities and things to do and see in the park, whereas this one is going to focus on the food. The first snack I tried was the Mickey Tart from Flavorful Kitchen, and it hit all my sweet spots. It had the savoriness of the peanut butter, but it also had the sweetness with that strawberry jam. So good, and also very beautiful. It was sparkly and beautiful in the bright Florida sun. And of course, I could not pass up the Pineapple Promenade for some wonderful pineapple soft serve, also known as Dole Whip. Don't usually get that at Epcot, so I wasn't going to pass up the chance. I love Dole Whip, it's one of my Disney favorites, and I usually try to grab it every chance I get. Of course, this time it did not disappoint, and it was wonderful and refreshing on a hot day. But also from the Pineapple Promenade was the Violet Lemonade, and it was like it was catered to me. I'm a huge lemonade fan. I drink a lot of lemonade, and of course, everyone who knows me knows my fondness for purple. It was very sweet and flavorful, a little bit of tart. I loved it. I will say, however, that while the violet may be edible, unless you're super curious, I wouldn't bother. It was no different than eating some sort of a very bland leaf in a salad. And of course, over in China at the Lotus House, I could not pass up one of those beautiful artisanal cotton candies. I'm usually not a huge cotton candy fan. I might pick at somebody else's, but I don't usually get one on my own. But I could not pass these up. They were gorgeous. There's a bit of a wait because they're made one at a time and they take a little bit to make. But they are totally worth it. It was the best cotton candy I've ever had. Very light and smooth and fluffy, definitely just melts in your mouth. I know that sounds like all cotton candy, but trust me, definitely a little bit different from what I normally am used to. And we could not pass up the Smokehouse Barbecue in America. You didn't even have to look at the menu. You just walk by and smell it and know you needed something from over there. We ended up getting the beef brisket and we were really glad we did. I could eat an entire plate of that, a full meal, no problem. Another great beverage we tried was from Florida Fresh, and it was a cucumber watermelon slushie. A little different from the violet lemonade, a little bit lighter, but very refreshing and a little bit sweet. I really enjoyed this one, and I definitely would have gotten again. And of course in France, I had to stop at Fleur de Lis and pick up a chocolate macaron lollipop. It was a giant chocolate macaron on a stick, but because it was so big, you got lots of filling, but you also had the nice light fluffiness of the cookie. Delicious, so good, nice little treat there. But of course, after all those beverages and snacks, hands down, my favorite was Taste Track's Vanilla Blueberry Cronut. So good. It had all the normal, wonderful, light, flaky layers of their cronut with a little bit of frosting, some sparkly little sprinkles, a little bit of that vanilla filling, and a blueberry on top. So good. It was Instagrammable, but also amazingly delicious. You did not sacrifice on flavor for the aesthetics of this one. And we may have gone back and had a second one a little bit later in our trip. Hope they'll continue to do these wonderful cronuts because I am a fan and will continue to devour them. So that's it for my Flower and Garden Festival videos. I hope you had fun. I hope you learned something. Have a beautiful day and I'll see you next time.